up the spot, it's like a pool type mix. All the homies crushing on some food type. All the homies crushing on some food type. Eating all the on some food type.
Kick slow flow, jitsu type.
Real life, my dreadlocks.
Cooking up.
Push up with my dogs. I gotta move tight. Thomas they cover my flaws, I ain't had to brand new tight. Tell her like a tight. All of my jeans are sick, I think I'm over tight. Put it down with it, I should think she my manager tight. Shot that she was the one I would forever have a boss. The picture said, homie, plain on Muslim tight. 81 for the teeth, I still ain't smiling for this. This that she better than me, she on that IG model. Show to the super and you so hot up my habit. When the bitch, she on her tight. All I want is, I ain't got no tight. Little, middle, sit right here on my tight. Might put some dollars, my gloves, whoa, on my mic. What the f*** y'all talking about bodies for? Y'all just tight.
Put up, I don't hang with rats, that's some new type. On the news type. Don't screw tight. Just a sad, we crew tight. Got a bad at home, voodoo type. Take down mega stallions by the crew type.
Text high level my shirt. Rasta tight. I lay my dream. Rasta tight. I done take a the turf. Shell monster tight.
She don't speak no English, man, the top type. She me around her mouth cause I'm a boss type. Wow.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. We've got the visitors facing the home team. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. Here's Anthony on the mark with the 15-footer. This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
Now here's Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Duncan. Three-pointer off the mark. Pass to Jordan. The three is up. The rebound by Duncan. Payton with it. Jordan picks him up. Outside Payton. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Jordan goes in. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Duncan, no good. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. James, outside. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
What do you want? Agility, he's got it. Height, he's got it. Davis has every advantage on this play. Defenses just can't effectively counter him.
Now here's Jordan. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13 and a half a game. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Now here's Davis. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Here's Anthony. The rebound by Payton.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Outside Wembanyama. From 9 feet out. Here's Duncan. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
James, outside. Pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Defense looks helpless against Embiid on that slam. He's just too physical.
Outside Payton. Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Shot clock at 5. Banked it in off the glass.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Payton with it. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Now, here is James. No made baskets yet. Back to Embiid. And here's the fast break. Here's Wembanyama. Rebounded by LeBron.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
There's a screen by Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. Seattle pulls it in. Stolen by Davis. And Anthony slams it in.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint. And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Here's Duncan. And that's off the glass and in.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? Yeah, that's a trick question.
Oh, got that one up quick. Anthony's got 6.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And Payton, here we go. Here's Duncan. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
Seattle's shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
The line for Seattle, Tim Duncan.
Good on the second one. Here's Westbrook. Right now averaging 6 a game. Here he goes. And finished off by Westbrook.
That's Russell's go-to. He loves to go right to the rim off of a drive.
And Payton, here we go. Outside for Wembanyama. Here's Leonard. Pass to Havlicek. 6 to shoot. Goes back up. And again, it's Seattle missing. 20 seconds left in the opening quarter. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Daniels outside. Pass to Jackson. Jackson, the screen. Oh, George with a steal. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Up by 9. Stay with us now as we get set to bring...
The away team, 18.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Westbrook outside. Outside Kamara. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Kamara's got his first bucket in this one.
If you let Russ operate in the pick and roll, he will make quality decisions.
Outside Robinson. Here's Worthy. Seattle move the ball around. 5 to shoot. Seattle needs to get off a shot here. Lets the 3 fly. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Did he think he could get away with that? It was a pretty obvious call.
Yeah, it's one thing to be aggressive hot shot. It's another thing to get reckless. He's got to stay under control.
Here's Westbrook. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
The shot by Kidd, no good. George with a steal. Here's Williams. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Outside Kamara. Pass to Pierce. Tries again. And it falls all over the rim and in.
That was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go.
Here's Westbrook. And Westbrook slams it home.
Above the rim, Westbrook making his presence felt.
Here's Kidd. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Westbrook. Here's Pierce. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Pierce has got 4 points in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
They set a pick. Pass to Walton. Now here's Daniels. Here's Walton. Still without a bucket. Unable to get that one. Williams looking around. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And the vision is far past his years. Williams with great decision-making.
Outside Kamara. Pass to Pierce. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Worthy, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Robinson gets the bucket. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
Walton's shot is off.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Pass to Worthy. Kicks it to George.
Horrible mistake there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
The visitors with the ball. They've led by as many as 11. Screen by Embiid. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
Okay, wow. Old man LeBron James getting acrobatic, putting on a show. I see you, big fella.
.136 left in the first half. Pass to Worthy. And here's Robinson. Shot clock at 6. And he drops it in from the low post. Robinson's got 10.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Out to Thompson. 4-3. Seattle pulls it in. 1:03 left in the first half. Pass to Robinson. On target from range. Robinson's got 13 points now in the quarter. Oh!
Okay, that's just insane.
Strong finish.
LeBron, the old man, throwing it down. Not much anyone can do about that still.
George left side. Screen by Robinson. George drives in. Shot from 16. Robinson can't hit.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Screen by James. Shot and game clock separated by 5. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. And he hits the jump shot. He's got 6. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Yeah, I remember you.
outside Payton. Oh, stolen by Richardson. Jordan goes in. Oh, missed the dunk at the buzzer. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. They lead by 6. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Seattle trails by 6. And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Grant?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11". And the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
Pass to Davis. Easy 2 for AD.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Robinson. Davis with a rebound. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls it from the top of the key. Mobley grabs the board. And so it's Mobley with it. He brings it up for the Supersonics. Trailing by 8. Adebayo gets to the corner and hits it. Adebayo's got his first points of the night.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team. The ability to knock down jumpers.
Jordan with the bucket.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Left side, Robinson. Pass to Rice. Over Jordan. And Davis with the block. Jordan, a good look. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Jordan's got 4 points this quarter.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Teams deciding to change it up. And it's Seattle with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Rice. And here's Adebayo. Checked by Davis. Here's Rice. And the ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by Richardson.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Richardson, no good. Pass to Rice. Up and over Richardson. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
Coming out of half, they're 1 for 5 from the field. Whatever they discussed is not working. Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Here. 3 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Pass to Duncan. Here's Kidd. Three-pointer. Duncan. The second chance points on the tip-in. Duncan's got 5.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
James outside. Clock at 6. Over Robinson. Shot's good by James. Give him 8 points now.
You gotta appreciate LeBron's shot selection. He looks to take high percentage shots whenever he can.
Here's Kamara. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Kept alive. Duncan, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you. Well, Paolo Banchero is trying to become more vocal. He said being the best player on the team, you've got to speak up. You can't ever be quiet because at the end of the day, I'm a high-Q player. I see the game really well, and if I'm not out there talking the game, it's doing everyone a disservice. Back to you.
Outstanding. Allie, we appreciate the report. And he drives in. Pass to Duncan. To stop the run. And that one is stuffed right through.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
A nice shot by Duncan.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good shot.
And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
Pass to Robinson. Off target from three-point range. Here's Pierce. No good on the 3. Seattle trails by 13. Robinson in the post. Here's Duncan. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Jackson outside. Now Richardson. Pass to Pierce. Count the basket. Pierce has got 8.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Drains the triple. Up in time. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game.
The visiting team.
Up by 6. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Now here's Davis.
Who's watching here?
And here's Jordan. Wallace pulls it in. And they're on the run. Leonard for three. Leonard beyond the line.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
Oh, Robinson with a block. And they're running. This one for three. Shot by Leonard, no good. Thompson scanning the floor. Anthony right side. No good from the wing. Seattle trails by 13. Pass to Kidd. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. To the inside. Leonard outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Jordan. And Seattle tacks on 2 more. Jordan with it. Six on the shot clock. And they recover it. Anthony outside. Second chance shot. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And that's one of the underrated aspects of his game, his passing. He knows the defense expects him to finish the job, but he just drops off a dime.
Pass to Robinson. Here's Kidd. Takes the three. Joel Embiid with the board. Anthony outside. Now here's Thompson. Here's Jordan. Looking to get back on track. A clear look for Embiid. Gets it to go from the corner.
Just another thing that makes Embiid unguardable. He can hit shots from any spot on the floor.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. From Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Oh, the slam from Leonard. Love watching him finish with force.
Anthony misses.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama.
Oh, show on Wemby. That was sick.
Screen by James. Daniels outside. It's James on the wing. Some room here for Anthony. Good on the baseline, Jay.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Pass to Worthy. Rebounded by Daniels. Now James. Anthony outside. With the clock winding down, Embiid. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Oh, stop that. The rim. Victor using his reach to shut that bad boy down.
He's off from three. Now Anthony. Now here's Jordan.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
I like PG using the bounce there, creating space.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Both teams changing it up here. A minute 53 left in the game. James. Oh, LeBron rocks the rim.
Look, getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like, once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that dunk.
Outside George. Going inside. 6 to shoot. Let's loose for 3. Cleared away by Embiid. James, right side. No good from 3. Seattle trails by 13. Leonard buries it from outside.
This jumper from Kawhi is pure. Once he gets his feet under him, the rest is easy.
And here's James. Davis, a screen. Jordan with it. George is there for the rebound. Outside Leonard. 30 seconds left in the final quarter. Adebayo. Oh, he can't get the layup. Here's Jordan. With the drive. Oh, the shake. Oh, it's off. And so the road team gets the W in this one.
I got 2 girls in the car. I don't know who to choose. I fell in love with you. I fell in love with you.
Easy out of here. Easy out of
The New York Times side. Staying alive was no job. Had second hands. Moms bounced on old men. So then we moved the Shaolin land, a young youth. You're rocking the go-to, low goose. Only way I begin to G-York was blue. And let's start it like this, son. Rolling with this one and that one, pulling out for fun. But it was just a dream for the team who was a fiend. Started at 16 and running up in gates and doing by high stakes, making my way on 5 skates. No question I was speed. The combination made my eyes. No question I would flow off and try to get the dough off. My life got no better. Same low sweater. Times is rough and tough like leather. Figured out I went the wrong route. So I got with a sick tight click and went all out. Catching from cross seas, rolling in MPVs. Every week we made 40 G's. Yo, brothers, respect mine. I ain't gonna move from the gate now.
Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo.
It's been 22 long, hard years. I'm still struggling. Survival got me bugging, but I'm alive on arrival. I reach back the shape of the streets to stay awake to the ways of the world. Deep. A man with a dream, with plans to make cream was fail. I went to at the age of 15, a young buck who never had much, trying to get a clutch on what I could not touch. The court played me so now face pacing. No one upstates my destination. In back of a bus, 40 of us. Life as a shorty shouldn't be so rough. But as the world turned up,
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Hardaway, no good. Daniels with it. Durant covering. Pass to Anthony. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. Now Anthony. Knocked loose. It's James on the wing. 5 to shoot. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And here's Hardaway. Pass to Durant. There's the triple. Anthony grabs the board. Over Jones. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. We talked about Kevin Durant, just how challenging a matchup he is. He told me, quote, his length is what makes him so difficult. Throwing that quick release on his jumper, all we can ask our guys to do is get a hand up on any shot they can. We'll see how effective their defense is on Durant tonight. Back to you, B.A.
And Allie, thank you for that.
They haven't been able to find their rhythm. That's 3 straight misses now.
Outside Hardaway. The 3 is up. The rebound by Embiid.
Well, I believe that's now 4 straight misses to start the game. Talk about stumbling out of the block.
Back to Jordan. 5 on the clock. Here's James. Nice D from Durant.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Kevin Durant sinks it from distance.
And finally, a made shot. They look a little relieved after that one.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Now here's Hardaway. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Over Embiid. Jones with the ball. Jordan picks him up. Here's O'Neal. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity to 3-point play. That's on Joel Embiid. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Pass to James. Into the lane. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's been LeBron's attitude for years. Don't settle for a jumper when you can attack the basket.
O'Neal inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now, here is James. Continuing to put up the points, averaging 14 per game. Screen by O'Neal. Here's Durant. Anthony grabs the board.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Daniels outside. Let's go with a 3. Knocks down the long J.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
Outside, Green. O'Neal inside. Misses the baby hook. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
Forget his age. LeBron is still one of the strongest players in the league.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Pierce. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game.
So effective in screen and rolls. When Davis cuts hard like this, he's capable of getting quality looks.
Here's Rose. No good. Had a chance to win the run there. Now here's Richardson. Pass to Davis. Back to Richardson. Outside for Davis. No good with the triple.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Then Carroll the screen. The drive by Rose. The three, Durant. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose. Durant's got 6.
I mean, what a generational talent. KD, deadly from the corner.
Pierce. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside Durant. Then Carroll the screen. Pass to Jones. Back to Durant. He shoots it. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Westbrook outside. And the layup is good off the glass.
Looking as tenacious as ever. Westbrook never holds back when going for his finish.
Right side Durant. Lets the three fly. And another three for Oklahoma City.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
There's 25 seconds left in the first. Pass to Pierce. Back to Davis. Westbrook outside. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Down low. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
And at the end of one, a close 50. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Oklahoma City.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Pass to Walton. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Now here's Rose. No made baskets yet. Here's Harden. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
On the attack, Rose.
Whoa! Oh, sweet move. Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Now here's Jordan. There's the screen to the paint. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Bowen. The rebound by English. It's James on the wing. Pass to Walton. Back to James. Inside. It's stolen by Howard. Harden with it. No points so far. Here's Rose. Banchero the screen. Shoots it from the high post. Rose can't connect. James inside. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Back to Howard. Out to Rose. Thompson with a steal. In transition, here they come. Oh,
my goodness.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Oh, my. That's why we had those breakaway rounds.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring line.
Here's Oklahoma City now, trailing by 2. Pass to Harden. And Stan, you coached a bunch of seasons in the league. What's an issue that you face that maybe the average fan doesn't know?
Well, look, I think the thing that fans really underrate about the game is how intelligent these guys are. So it's not really an issue that I face because I was lucky to have smart guys. But I think fans underestimate how much basketball intelligence factors in when you're talking about the best players in this game.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Here's Anthony. He's scoreless. Outside Kamara. From behind the arc. Fires in the triple.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Guys?
All right, thank you, Allie. Anthony misses. Outside Hardaway. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. And the powerful one-handed slam. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
And it's Richardson penetrating. Davis misses. .144 left to play in the second quarter. To the inside. Here's O'Neal. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Anthony right side. There's Davis with the 3. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's O'Neal. Davis with the defensive effort. Pass to Pierce. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Green.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
On the wing, Durant. From downtown. And the three-pointer goes. Durant's got 12 points.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to O'Neal, and he dunks it down.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Here's Pierce, defended by Jones. Back to Richardson. The three is up. He can't get it to go. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Oklahoma City ahead, leading by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Anthony feeling it out a bit. Pass to Kamara. Clock at 6. Here's Embiid. Rebounded by Green. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Up top, O'Neal. Shoots over Embiid. And no good, trying to use the glass. Outside Richardson. He takes it in. On the wing, Anthony. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Pass to O'Neal. Off with the layup. Now Richardson. Still without a bucket. Here's Pierce. And stolen by Jones.
14 foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for your home team.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Inside. Here's O'Neal. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Embiid can't hit. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Left side, Jones. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Here's Kamara. Finished off the break. Kamara's got 5.
All right, they got one on the board in the second half. Now you want to see more shots start to drop.
Pass to Jones. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. The layup off target.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Offensive rebound. Anthony outside. 6 to shoot. To the left wing. Here's Embiid. Misses the jumper from the wing. Hardaway with it. And Anthony picks him up defensively. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
I love the show of force by Green, putting the defense on notice with the jam.
On the wing, Anthony. Fires the 3. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. That one falls.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Yes, it's good.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
Now here's Hardaway. Screen by O'Neal. And it's Hardaway on the take. Soft touch off the glass. Hardaway's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there, fighting through the defense.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
These are his first free throws of the game. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. He hits the second from the line. Oklahoma City making a switch here. And he can't make it 3 for 3. Oklahoma City leading by 5. And here's James. James double teamed. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, the complete package is AD. Had the defense's attention and found the open man.
Right side Durant. It's stolen by James. Here's Jordan. Pass to Pierce. Now here's Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Walton. Another shot. Howard with some nice D.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Now Banchero. Checked by Davis. Here's Durant. Durant! So effective inside.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense. I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Now here's Harden. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Durant. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
Here's Jordan. He's got 10. Here's Pierce. Defended by Harden. The fadeaway. Shot's good by James. And it's now just a 1-point Oklahoma City lead.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Rose with the bucket.
This is the range Rose is comfortable from. A point guard who likes firing more from 15 feet than 25.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Oklahoma City making a switch here. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Durant. Shot from the wing. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Here's Richardson. Still no points. To the middle. And there's a 3-second violation.
The ball goes to Oklahoma City.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Oklahoma City ahead. They're up by 3.
42.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so it's Rose who brings up the ball for OKC. 3-point lead.
First team foul. Coming on the floor for your home team.
Now here's Rose. Sweet little floater.
So gifted close to the rim. Rose also possesses a tremendous understanding of when to go with the floater.
Pass to Embiid. Fires the 3. Rose grabs the board. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Now Durant. Back to Rose. Shot clock at 6. Yep, that one goes.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
The 3, James. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Jones feels it out. Outside Durant. Oklahoma City needs to get off the shot. Rose can't connect. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Jones. Embiid from outside. The offensive rebound.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Oklahoma City.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
Down low. Howard's shot's good.
Assisted.
And Oklahoma City leads by 10.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And we know Embiid has this kind of touch from deep. Nice triple.
Screen by Durant. Rose into the lane. It's stolen by James. Launches a 3. And Daniels with a 3. And now just a 4-point Oklahoma City lead.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Here's Rose. Drops in the layup for 2.
And after a lackluster first half, he's playing with a lot more energy now. Sometimes it takes that break to reset.
Embiid, high post. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Embiid. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. They've led by as much as 10.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Back to Rose. 6 on the shot clock. Crafty move. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Oklahoma City making a switch here. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Pass to Anthony. There's Davis with the 3. Second chance effort. Here's Pierce. Here's Anthony. Oh, no luck that time either.
Aggressive move, but that was great D to prevent the easy bucket.
Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan. Hardaway up top. Banks it home. Big shot.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Anthony outside. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. And stolen by Hardaway. Davis pulls it down. Oh, deflected. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last.
Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not picked off.
Now Anthony. Stolen by Jones. O'Neal inside. Oh, hammer it home.
Woo, nice.
Oh, ho, ho. That's a man on a mission right there.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Now Embiid. He lets it go. 20 feet away and no problem.
Yeah, and Embiid is smart to keep his options open. No reason he has to complete every play.
Here's Durant. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
There's a screen by Anthony. Embiid fires. Oh, look at the range. Joel is good for 3.
These are the moments Embiid loves. Enjoys being the player for this team to take and make clutch shots. One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Jordan with it. There's the drive. Powers it down.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Third team foul.
Now Hardaway. Here's Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Using the glass to lay it in.
Oh, what a clutch performer. It's clear that Durant loves the spotlight and embraces that chance to take those huge shots.
And now we've got an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. That's off as well, so he misses both. Anthony! Oh, he missed the jumper! And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Shooting for Oklahoma City.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Guys, your thoughts?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
Book it! we see Oklahoma City get the win here.
Run this from the bottom of the map where the folks don't go from. Hey, laser. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. Here's a Curry. When I say it's up to then that means official. Hey, BK, that be my. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. Here's a Curry. When I say it's up to that means official.
Capping, not no criminal. Tryna tap at an asshole with a minimum. I really jerk out these rats in my denim. I think on some own feeling. Denzel Curry on the twin try to pop out. We in the trenches and we got Skrilla. I told him if he come around, we gon' curse out my rats getting bigger. Curse out my pocket getting bigger. In the trench with all of my Denzel Curry on the song with laser. We gon' do a show, we gon' pull up for that paper. The twin keep going to go I don't hate her. Twin said I pushed up on them later. Twin said I open and I send it back later. Look at your jerk, I know you get no paper. We some haters. You got a paper cut, we playing with that paper. I know you ain't what you say, you just faking. When it's so, it's official. If it's smoke, that can no issue. With my you know we're against you. Denzel Curry, you know we're against you.
Denzel, that be my. They hate it, but the LV5 and Ultra Run do bigger. I like my with the stripes. I like my gang with the LB tech. My I be my. When I kick that out, she say ain't go figure. Yeah, Krill is from the top, so he up. We selling out arenas, wish you could. Yeah, it's official.